One of our in-game elements, the Chaz Roberts cool play of the game. And look at this play last night. Remember Gerardo Parra and the play he makes, hitting the cutoff man. Stephen Drew to Mark Reynolds, cutting off Ryan Theriot at third base. That stopped a rally for just a moment for the Chicago Cubs, but that was truly the Chaz Roberts cool play of the game, and what a play it was, and what a sponsor we have here in our coverage of the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm Todd Walsh. Welcome back to Miller Lite Diamondbacks Live. Joining me here on the set, and this is going to get larger in a matter of moments. First of all, to my right, Sissy Shank, the CEO of Chaz Roberts. To my left, Scott Ruckus from Goodman and Jason Martin from Carrier. Guys, thanks for coming down here tonight. This is an unbelievable cause and a great story. We talked about it not too very long ago. Sissy, you're on the field with Jody Jackson talking about this particular thing, I'm going to call it. Will you please tell us how in the world you guys dreamt up the fact that you could go out in the community and find people that were in need? They needed air conditioning units. How did this whole thing start?
Well, Arizona's been giving back to Chaz Roberts for years and years and years. So, you know, as part of our philosophy, always giving back to the community, we thought this year we'd do something a little different than just working with somebody that came to us. But we had this opportunity with the Cool Play of the Game to do a Cool Play of the Month through the Diamondbacks and you guys. And it was just, you know, the response we had online for people coming in was just fantastic.
I will imagine, and I can imagine that some of those letters and some of those emails were astounding and almost breathtaking to read.
It was so hard to pick just for letter after letter was just heartbreaking. So that we just came up with 4 is just, it's been fantastic, and our sponsors have been great as well.
Well, we wanted to make sure this got some eyeballs, and I hope it gets even more, because frankly, I think anyone in an area like the Valley of the Sun or any of the Sun Belt cities needs to jump on board and figure out that this is something they can do. I want to show you folks right now why this was a part of our community spotlight here in the month of June on Fox Sports Arizona. The folks from Carrier, Goodman, and of course Chaz Roberts getting together, trying to find people in need for air conditioning units, and we want to show you the first winner. Her name is Dee Hand. She was a former foster mother. It went a little something like this.
It has been this past year that the whole unit just went. And I had several people here, and everybody had said there was just no way it could be fixed.
I used to play basketball every night, and I'll come in here, and it'd be really hot and couldn't cool down. So we'd have to have a whole bunch of fans by me.
Oh yeah, we had to sometimes put, rags, wet rags on her to, cool her down.
No one would ever come over to visit, because it was just so hot, and we'd have 3-4 fans going at one time in each room.
Dee, right there. Hi, Dee. I'm Sissy Shank. How do you do? Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've been working on trying to get something for months for them because of them being in the heat.
From all the entries that we've got, Dee, who is 76 years old, we found out that has taken in foster kids over the last 50 years into her home and helped raise them when they needed that help.
She had given 20 years of her life dedicated to other people helping, and so it's really nice to be able to help someone like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pay it forward thing. She did so many years of her life to dedicate it to other people, so for something to come around to her, it's awesome, it's a blessing.
She just is a real deserving woman to have something come back to her.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am and excited and thankful for what's going on here. Very thankful. Oh, I can feel it standing here.
Oh,
It's wonderful.
Can't think of a better person who would deserve the comforts of home. We congratulate her, and we've got some of the other winners that are assembled here on Miller Lite Diamondbacks Live. But Sissy, there's one more winner, isn't there?
there is the 4th winner. Ron and Lynn Butler, Phoenix. We're happy to announce them.
A little drum roll for them. Why Ron and Lynn?
You know what? They just had a great story as well. All these contestants had just wonderful stories and have done wonderful things in the community and just very deserving.
Sissy, why do I get the feeling that this is going to blossom? This is like the first rose in a bouquet of a dozen.
We certainly hope so. We certainly hope it's an event we can certainly continue.
It is a pleasure to have you here and an honor. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
For anyone that's ever had to deal with the heat in the Valley of the Sun without AC, I think you know what we're talking about. People in need, helping out here. Our June Community Spotlight, our friends at Chaz Roberts. Thanks to the guys at Goodman and Carrier as well. Gentlemen, nice job. We'll take a break. When we come back to baseball. Kirk Gibson goes one-on-one with Darren Sutton. If you're a Diamondbacks fan, you don't want to miss it.